Serving, building, and eventing are the three main functionality of Knative. So we're going to log into TriggerMesh and we're going to have a look at eventing. Okay. To look at eventing, we're going to try to set up a simple GitHub webhook. So for this, I have a service that's running that's called GitHub Message Dumper. It's just a function that's going to receive a message and then print that message in the standard out. You see that this service has scaled down to 0, so there are no pods running. To be able to get events, what we're going to do is that we're going to create a channel that we're going to call GitHub, for example. For now, there is no persistency for those messages, so it's an in-memory channel. So we create this channel, and then we're going to create a source. Okay. So to create a source, we're going to say, hey, I want a GitHub type source, and every time there is a GitHub event, you're going to stick this event into a GitHub channel. What type of events? Well, events that come from the repo sebgoa/cloudbuild, for example, and then we only want push events. So when doing this, we're actually setting up a source in TriggerMesh, and under the hood we have Knative eventing. So I've set up that source. Events will go to the channel, the source is catching those events, and once you've done that, you just need to create a famous trigger. So here we're going to set a git trigger, which will take all the events in the GitHub channel and send them to our GitHub message dumper function. Okay, we're triggering the message dumper function when there is a GitHub event. So we create this trigger. Here we go. If we look at the services, we now have our Git webhook service has been created, and we have our function, our message dumper. If we look at the pods, the Git webhook is actually running. All right. So now we can go to our sebgoa cloud build project, GitHub repo, and we can just say, hey, kubecon. And when we commit this, this is going to do a git push. So what we'll see is that this should wake up. Here you go. This is waking up the GitHub message dumper because we're calling it. And the message is being passed to this function. And if we look at the output, we see here the GitHub message that has been sent. See cloud build compare. And if I look at the ID, which is the commit ID 2079-4B, it should be the 2079-4B. Perfect. If we do another one and we say kubecon Seattle, we commit. This event is being sent to the GitHub webhook, and when we look at the logs, we're going to see the second event. So we have the first one, which we saw here, and the second event was also received by our function, and we can check the GitHub ID, the git commit ID 9F, and this is the 9F. Perfect. If we go in the settings, we'll see that a webhook has been registered. All right. So the webhook has been registered for that particular repo. Perfect. And this is eventing in TriggerMesh thanks to Knative. And if we let this like this, the services will scale down to 0. The pods will disappear. But when an event gets submitted again via GitHub, then all those services will get triggered again. Thank you.